Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. How are you guys? Good evening, howdy. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, who's there? Pauline, how are you? Good evening. Hi, Gift. Thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. Thank you, and welcome to today's program. It's going to be an interesting program today, guys. So I would urge you to ask people to join you by inviting them, putting an hashtag on, or actually, you should do this definitely, is sharing this on your profile. Hello, Olawode. Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. I'm really excited about this evening and how this evening is going to pan out. I hope also you would enjoy it and you would have a lot to share with me. I really do want you to engage with me today. Please, guys, do the honors and engage. Hello, John. How are you? Engage. You can call. You can either call Julie Ngoya. So that's Julie Ngoya on Messenger, or if you like, you can actually write your comment. But I really prefer if you would call. Hello, Chioma. Thank you for joining. How are you guys? And how is everyone there in Nigeria? I'm actually saying hello to Chioma's husband as well. Hello, Raj. How are you? Good evening. Thank you for joining. So, guys, please, without further ado, please share, and invite people. Hello, Abdul. How are you? Good evening. Hello, Hon Omotayo. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Alfred, good evening. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Please share this and invite your friends. And remember, we've started this hashtag, well, not hashtag, at. So you write at and you invite the person that you want to invite. Facebook would actually show you the list of people that the name starts as you write each digit, and you just click on the person that you would prefer to join you. You can invite more than one person, so please do so. How are you today, guys? I know you've seen the title, you've seen what I've written there as the title, that we should chat. Let's chat. The reason I really want us to chat today and not go straight into any of the current programs that we do is so that you guys, I can keep you updated with what's happening here, and also you also can ask questions and ask me what you want to know, either about Dr. Sunday's programs, things that are happening, or anything you really want to know about being here in Kyiv and working with Dr. Sunday and all the things that Dr. Sunday is putting together for you guys, how I feel, how you feel about it, what else you would like Dr. Sunday to see. There's so much happening these days that I really feel like we need a day to just get together and come, keep you up to date, let you know what's happening. This Sunday, the Sunday is going to be on Cool FM, Daddy Freeze. So a lot of you know Daddy Freeze already. If you're in Nigeria, that is up and coming. So I really also want you guys to engage because you're already part of the family here. So why not engage with the radio station Cool FM and listen to Dr. Sunday's teaching, and also call Cool FM on the day. So there's so much going on. There's all the 7 programs that Dr. Sunday is making for you guys every single day. We're constantly shooting now here in the studio, here at home, everywhere. We shoot everywhere. It's a very, very long day. So I really do want your engagement. I want you guys to tell us what you're thinking, what you would like to see, what's happening with you, with Dr. Sunday's teachings in general. What would you like to see in the future? All of those things, let's put it together. Oh, Chioma, I'm so excited about this. Thank you so much, Chioma. Hi, Raj, good day. How are you? Good evening. Thank you, Julie. So Julie's going to put her details up. So if you want to call, so that we can receive your call. Hello, Pastor Natalia. Hello, Abdul. Good evening. Folari, how are you? Thank you. Itoha, how are you? Good evening. Reverend Rosalind, good evening. Thank you for joining. Rinde, how are you? I didn't forget. You corrected me the other day, and I haven't forgotten your name. So it's Rinde. Thank you so much. Ringpay, good evening. Thank you for joining us. So guys, please share this with people. Invite other people. This is an opportunity to ask questions, to give your opinion on some of these programs, and also what's happening with Dr. Sunday, with the teachings, what's happening with this new calling that you guys are able to call in now in the evening. Any questions would you have about that? What's happening about editors that we called for, volunteer editors for the videos, the program that we've got for editors who wants to learn, video editors who really wants to help, but they don't know what to do and they don't know what it's all about, but they really want to learn and be able to help. What's happening with that? So all that put together, any question you want to ask, this is your opportunity to ask those questions. So that's why I said, let's chat, let's talk. So guys, I've mentioned a few things there. So let me start again in terms of what to mention. Number one, guys, there's so much happening. Dr. Sunday has 7 different titles, philosophy, thoughts. Let me get them all out because I have them somewhere here. Please, philosophy. I've mentioned philosophy to you already. Let me see. All the programs that Dr. Sunday is putting together for you, for us. If you want us to discuss them, that would be great. So 7 programs is in the pipeline for you and is already working on them. DSA philosophies, you've had that already. You've seen a taster of that already. DSA thoughts, that's about, okay, let me start again. DSA philosophy, that's about Dr. Sunday's life lessons. So he's going to share that with you, like really honestly, free of charge, his life lessons, what made him who he is. And then we have DSA thoughts, which is about his thoughts, what about issues, about things that are happening, how we can develop ourselves. Then we have DSA principles. DSA principle is really interesting. I mean, I'm not saying this because I'm biased in any way, but I sit through or stand through a lot of this recording, and I really can't wait for you guys to see what's happening, and also benefit from from all the things that Dr. Sunday is saying. They are amazing. So DSA leadership style, that's another one. DSA innovative ideas, that's another one. Sorry, I will check my DSA innovative ideas, DSA values, DSA pastoral nuggets. That's another one. So there's a 7 titles that you should look forward to. These are short videos. They're not that long. I think the longest is like 30 minutes. But going forward, Dr. Sunday will try to keep it like really short so that you guys can engage and you can listen to this. And we also have planned that we would set this out at a specific time of the day. So we will launch it, or we would release it at a specific time, so you can look forward to this every time when we will put the information out. You will see what time it is, so you will know that every Wednesday, for example, at certain time, let's say 12 noon, this is just an example now, you will get DSA philosophy. And you know, it's just going to be 15 to maybe 10, actually 10 to like maximum 30 minutes, but we try to keep it shorter than that you can listen to maybe before you go out, maybe as you're going out. You can just hear this nuggets, this really vital information, these vital lessons from DSA. They're brilliant. I mean, I honestly, I have been so I wouldn't say anxious. Maybe anxious is not the word, but I've been so restless. I feel like there is not enough time anymore to get all these things out, because when you hear this information or this wisdom or knowledge from Dr. Sunday, you'll be so amazed that where have you been? Where have I been? These are the questions I'm asking myself. Well, why didn't I think of this? Why didn't I know this? Oh my God, this is true. You know, something also will minister to you that this is true. How, oh my God, this is how I keep saying to myself every time. I'm so privileged and I'm so grateful. So that's the 7 different titles for you to look forward to. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you feel about that, what you're looking forward to, what you really like to know. We can talk about that. Then there's another thing that we can talk about this Sunday, which is the 20, I think this Sunday, let me just work it out. This Sunday is the 24th of September. Oh my God, 24th of September, Dr. Sunday would be on Cool FM, Daddy Freeze, or Cool Freeze, or Freeze FM in Nigeria. So if you're already a listener, this is another opportunity for you to actually hear Dr. Sunday live in a Nigerian radio station, in a Nigerian show. So please join that. Tell your friends as well, people that usually complain about data. I think this is a really good opportunity to help them to hear Dr. Sunday. They don't have to wait. This is not about data now, because being in Nigeria and you've never heard of Dr. Sunday, you know, especially some of you that are listening to us now that are in Nigeria, this is actually a call to action for you guys in Nigeria, that tell your friends, tell family, anyone that you really want to also learn from Dr. Sunday or hear Dr. Sunday out. This is a great opportunity. Dr. Sunday will be with Daddy Freeze, Cool FM. It's a great opportunity. So try to tell them, give them the information, send them the link, or, you know, remind them. You're all in Nigeria now, so remind them and say, oh, Dr. Sunday, remember the guy that I tell you about that you should watch on YouTube, on Facebook and YouTube, but you're always complaining about data? Then this is your opportunity, because you don't need data. He's on the radio. He's on radio right now. He's on radio right now. That's what I would do. So these are the things that you can do as well. So tell your friends, tell your colleagues, you know, call people. You know, it's a Sunday, so most people will be around. Tell them that Dr. Sunday will be on Cool FM with Daddy Freeze on Sunday morning. So please don't forget to do that. The other thing as well that I thought that we can talk about, we can also talk about what is happening in the evenings now. So I'm sure that it's a shock to some people, or maybe you guys are not used to it. Some people might like it, some people might not like it, where Dr. Sunday opens the line for people to talk and discuss how they're feeling, what's happening to them, about the teachings, about whatever they want to do. I think that maybe we can discuss that. I know we're running out of time just giving you the introduction, so just bear with me. We can talk about the 9 p.m. program, what happens at the end where Dr. Sunday opens the line and people call in. How do you feel about that? Would you like to talk more? Do you think that, what's happening in your mind? How do you feel about that? Let's discuss that today, and maybe, you know, we can come to some sort of new plans. This is just suggestion, is just, you know, a chat about new program, what's happening. We're a family, you know. With family, what happens is that whenever anything new is happening or anything new comes into the home, we all discuss it, don't we? We talk about it. We talk about what we like to see, what we don't like, how those things make us feel. This is really going to be an opportunity for you to share that and let us know how you're feeling, what you think, and what you want to see, or, you know, what you're hearing, because another opportunity for you to talk. Then there's another thing that is happening, you know, guys. You probably, obviously you would have known that there's so many things happening, but another thing that is happening is with the editors program and the editing. How do you feel about that? Do you want to join? Can you join? Do you know people that can help? You know, all of those things. There's so much happening nowadays. I think it's good to talk about it as a family. So the lines are open. It's not a line, it's actually Facebook Messenger. So if you're looking for a number, there's no number to call. Just go to Julie Ngoya. That's Julie Ngoya's Messenger, and call, or write down your comments. So there's another thing that we can talk about, we can discuss. So I've listed 3 things now. The new programs Dr. Sunday is doing, which or the new videos that he would be launching, is you've already seen a couple of those videos recently, one about philosophy and one about thoughts. What do you think about it? How do you think that is going to benefit you, or benefit your environment, or, you know, even benefit your world? Then the other events that are happening with the media, especially, actually it's not just Daddy Freeze that has Dr. Sunday on his radio station. There are other people that do have, especially in UK, and also in 2 in UK, and obviously the Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, we're talking about it because It's a mainstream radio station that everybody knows. So, and also he's coming up this Sunday the 24th of September. So I really want you guys to ask your friends, your family, people that you know that haven't heard Dr. Sunday. They don't have the data to do all those things. So let us invite them to listen to Dr. Sunday, to just have a snippet. You know, it's only just an hour. Just have a snippet of what you have. Like, just eat from the same source that you're eating from. I think that would really be nice for you to do that for somebody, 1 or 2 people. Just tell them Dr. Sunday is on Freeze FM or Cool FM on Sunday the 24th. Let's watch him. Let's listen to him together. I think that would be a great thing to do for somebody. All right. And then there is this program, 9 p.m. programs is evolved a little bit. How is it involved, you ask? You're now able to make calls directly to Dr. Sunday. Once he's finished the teaching, you can call in. How do you feel about that? What does that mean to you? You know? And the other thing I wanted to say, I don't know if you noticed that I forgot that for a bit, which is about the different movements as well that we have. The MADIC movement against deception in the church, and the citizen movement against religious cabal. SMAC, the citizen movement against religious cabal. How do you feel about those as well? So I think that's 4 things there. There's enough to talk about. So guys, please, let's join in this conversation. Let's talk. Okay, so who do we have here? Oluwatoyin, good evening. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Hello, Vivian. Good evening. Hello, Kate. Mesong, hello. Good evening. Galina, how are you? Thank you. Abdul, thank you again for joining. Can we make an e-flyer for the broadcast of DSA on Cool FM? Abdul, go. That is a fantastic idea. I think we should. And you can go ahead. So guys, look at Abdul's suggestion there. I think that's a prime idea, that we should make a flyer for DSA live, DSA coming on Cool FM, especially if you're in Nigeria. This will really be a helpful thing for you to do. Make a flyer, and the e-flyer he mentioned. So that's something that you can share amongst people on your WhatsApp. So if you make a flyer, you can send it on WhatsApp, you can send it on Facebook, you can send it on Instagram, you can send it on different network. And another quick way is, if you go to Daddy Free's Instagram and Dr. Sunday's Instagram, you will see that he's coming up on Cool FM. You can copy that and share that as well. But I really like Abdul's suggestion. That's a sterling idea. Thank you so much. We really need that coming in. So guys, come up with all your ideas. I think this is really cool. Thank you so much, Abdul. Hello, Stitches. Chima says, please, can we get the time for the program? Okay, Chima, yes, I can give you the time for the program if you just bear with me. I think it's 9 a.m., but I want to check that. I'm not saying 9 a.m. and it's 9 p.m., but it's 9 a.m. in the morning. That's Nigeria time. I will confirm that, and I'll ask Julie to help me with that as well. So just Shoma, I will confirm that time. I believe it's 9 a.m., but I will check, okay? What else do we have? Time, please. Okay, that's Theo as well. They're saying, thank you, Theo. I will confirm the time. Joy, he's just an extraordinary human being. I'm assuming here, Joy, that you're talking of Dr. Sunday and not me, because obviously you said he. Of course, he is an extraordinary human being. You know, sometimes me, just being here alone, for me, already you guys know that I'm learning. I'm here learning so much. But I just look at him, that how did he even come up with this? How was he able to just stand up and talk about issues like this and give so much examples? Like today, while we were shooting principles, and time after time, not even one shot, like several shots. He wasn't even looking in anything. He knows what he wants to say. They're very poignant points. They're very precise. He was going straight to the point, giving relevant examples. I was like, it's making me feel like there's nothing that I cannot do. You know, I said yesterday that Dr. Sunday is somebody that makes me actually, it makes God attractive. It makes God and God, anything about God, it makes it look good, you know, to me. That's how I can explain it. You know, sometimes, you know, when somebody wears something good, you say, okay, this makes the designer look good. You know, that's what models do. He's like a model that God put on this earth that makes God looks good, because not many of us, including me, or many of us make God looks good. I think it's just my opinion. So Joy absolutely is an extraordinary human being. I'm yet to find out. He's only giving 5% of what he has. So I think that every time he gives more, if he's saying that he's only giving 5%, there's 95% remaining. And I really want to get out as much as possible out of him, and also give him as well, not just take out, but give him. And the only thing that you can give him, Dr. Sunday says this all the time, it's not thank you, it's not all this thing, is to duplicate him, to be as good. You know, if we're all good and we're all glorifying God, then that's the only way you can give him back. You can give anything back. You can't give him money back, you can't give him anything back. You know, all you have to do is just be a better person for God. And when you're a better person for God, when you love people, when you serve humanity, that's how you give back. And this is what I'm learning to do here, and I know that most people also are learning to do the same. So yes, thank you so much for sharing that with us. He is an extraordinary human being. Chema says, please, how is DSA able to organize all these projects as one man? Chema, that is like a key question, and this is a question of my life, you know, that I really just don't know. I think some of us mentioned yesterday when we were doing a sneak peek of what is happening. We also told you how we know in this house, Dr. Sunday, I don't know if he sleeps. I'm not sure if he sleeps. Let me tell you the reason why. When we start as early, very early in the morning. So we start from morning. The time varies in the morning, maybe 10. The earliest we started is probably sometimes when he's going out, when he's going to court, maybe 8. But let's say an average, we start about 10, 11 in the morning. He finishes the broadcast at 12 midnight. And then after that, we have a meeting most of the time, or there are people around that just want to talk to him, want to talk about what he's just said. And then after that, Dr. Sunday, so we probably leave maybe 1:30. Then after that, even if I don't know that Dr. Sunday is still awake studying, I see emails, I see messages that he sends. He will look at somebody, he would go and read all the comments, and maybe somebody said something or wants to find out something, and he will send this, remind me of this, and then I open my iPad in the morning, or maybe when I just wake up, I would see that he's been sending messages every hour throughout the night. So I'm wondering, okay, what time did he get to sleep? You know, and he's never tired. If any of us need him, even if it's late and it's tiring, or somebody says, I need to talk to you, he will still stay. He will just say, okay, all right, can you wait? Most of the time, he doesn't even say, can you wait? He will just say, okay. Sometimes he'll say, can you wait because I need to do something? But most of the time, he will just say, okay, can we do it now? Okay. And you sit down and you go on and on. So I don't know how he manages to arrange this project. But one thing I know is that as much as possible, I would try to help in where I can. So, and this is a good place actually to call for people out there, because remember, if you know Dr. Sunday, this is only 5% of what is inside of him that is sharing with us. So if there's more, and you know the benefit, I know the benefit that I got from what he's shared already and what he's still sharing. If you're out there and you can volunteer your time, maybe an hour there or so, please let us know. Write to Move Agents. Let us know so that you can share more and we can help with this organizing project. Because 7 different topics that I even mentioned there. How did he even know which one to talk about and not overlap the other one? I don't know how he does it. And you know, today we shot several videos all day for about 5 hours. We did this shooting. So I don't really know. I can't give you a straight exact how he does it. I know that by the time the day ends, I'm really tired. And when morning comes, if I wake up, I cannot keep sleeping like I would usually do. Like, I just feel like there's so much to do. I'm so agitated. I need to get up. I need to get out of bed because I know that he will be up already. I can see his messages, and I need to get up and also help and support wherever I can. So, Chioma, I'm yet to find out, but if I do find out, I will tell you. I will share with everybody. You know me, I will tell you. So what I didn't convey properly, if I didn't, is that if you're out there and you can help, please let us know. Write to Move Agents. That's MOVEAGENTS@gmail.com. So we will receive your message. We would get the information of where you can help. If you can be a videographer, so that you can churn out more videos. He wants them to be he wants them to have transcription so that people can actually, if they don't understand what he's saying, they can actually read. And also, if there's somebody that is maybe deaf, you know, sometimes we don't consider deaf people in what we're doing. You know, if they're deaf, they can have the transcription and be able to read what he's saying. He really wants to reach out to people. This is one thing about Dr. Sunday, is like he's thinking about others. He's not thinking about just himself. So he might be saying that he wants this done. He wants it done for a reason. And when I first arrived here, I used to kind of like, why? I don't even ask why anymore. To be honest, now I just look for clarification or understanding. I don't ask, why do you want to do this? Because I know that every time that I've asked him, 100% of the time, it's been such valid reasons that I thought in the first place that why did I even ask why? So I've learned that. I learned that. It took me a while to learn that, but yes, I don't know how he does all these projects, writing books, 7 videos, different genres of topics, and also live programs that he does. Live programs on air, 3 hours in a day, and also sometimes he does the 7 p.m. as well. Sometimes 7 p.m. I try to relieve him of it. But again, at times I know that a lot of people prefer to see him than to see me. So I also allow him or encourage him as well that, you know, why don't you do this day and then I'll do this day. So, Chioma, I will let you know when I find out the real way of how he does this. But this is the information that I can give you for now. So what else do we have? Chioma again says, please can you update us on the video editing and how it is coming up? Okay, Chioma, I think I mentioned that earlier, but just to answer your question, the video editing, we still need more people. So we need a minimum of 20 people that are constantly helping us to edit videos. So you can imagine Dr. Sunday would have a video for each day of the week. So that's 7 videos. And of that 7 videos, it's going to be an average of 10 to 30 minutes in length, and it needs to be edited and transcription added on the video as well. So with the editors, we absolutely need editors. If you're not an editor yet, you don't know how to edit videos, but you have time, we also have an opportunity for you where you can learn. We will teach you how to do this. And we've asked that people go on video edit, DSA's video editors. So this is on Facebook. We'll also put a link up for you, DSA video editors, and register so we can contact you and we can arrange a time where we would do this tutorial. Kate is going to put videos out for tutorial already, but it's a closed group. So please register DSA's video editors. We'll put a link up for you so that you can see and you can go and register. So this is for people that don't know how to edit and they want to edit. And if you already know how to edit but you want to know the style in which Dr. Sunday prefers, also you can also join into this as well. And we would do the tutorial. You can engage with us. We would have a conversation so that you can also learn a skill, you know. In fact, we don't even mind if you just want to learn the skill, but we would prefer if you learn the skill and also help us out. But if you just want to learn the skill, we're not going to stop you. So don't feel obliged in any way. Dr. Sunday always find every way to help you, make you a better person, make me a better person, So if you just want to learn, then free to join as well. We would help you in that area. But thank you very much for for asking, Chioma. This is really good of you, just to ask us about the hours coming up. The videos will come up. We have a few people already that are working, but we do need more people, and transcribers as well. So if you can listen to the video and type out what Dr. Sunday is saying, that would also be fantastic. We need people to do that as well. You know, I'm experienced in transcribing, maybe not editing, but in that transcription, what I've experienced in it, just listening and I listen intensively, because I have to go back and make sure that I'm typing what Dr. Sunday is saying. This is another learning curve for me. It's like editing a book, and it's just so amazing, because things that I missed out in actually just listening generally, I'm gaining better insight, better understanding of what the topic Dr. Sunday is talking about. So I think transcription as well, if you're out there and you're interested in transcribing, please let us know, because I think this is also a benefit, and it's not too long, you know, 10 minutes of video to 30 minutes. I think it's amazing. I'm not saying it's a small job or it's an easy job, but you also benefit from doing this. It's just like the book editing, but in a smaller chunk. I think if you want to become a book editor, maybe you could start with this, where you're transcribing, because then you're used to like listening and typing something out, I guess. You know, I'm just thinking, it's just my own little thoughts. Okay. Hello Doris, how are you? Good evening. Essay, good evening. Julius put her information there, so if anyone wants to come call in, please feel free to do so. Thank you, Chirpma. You have actually invited people. So the way to write the @ is just write the @, no gap in between, and then start writing the letters of the individuals that you want, the letters of the names, and Facebook will normally populate names when you do that. Or if you know the names and what they're called on Facebook, just type that directly. They will see it, that the name was mentioned, and then they will join you. So what happens with tag is that it shows people that their names are mentioned somewhere. And so, of course, if somebody mentioned your name, you're going to want to look at, what did you mention my name about? So this will also help people to engage. You know, this is just another step other than sharing or inviting people. Mentioning their name really gets their attention, and that's the reason why we say you should do the tag. So thank you so much for the tags, and everybody that is doing the tags is really good. I sometimes think that some of these actions that we're taking, we don't really understand how significant these actions are. You know, you might be saving somebody out there. You know, everybody has some sort of challenges, or they have something that is on their mind, or some areas that they want to develop, or areas that they don't even know that is an area of development for them. But it might be the video or the time that you invited them that topic will be taught, or that topic will be addressed, and that's just an opportunity for that person to gain understanding. You know, we say about our world and how, you know, relationships are, or how people are, but we really need to help each other out, because sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So this is just our ways of helping people to know things. Some people might not like that you're mentioning their name, but you know, mention their name. For those that do like that, you are at them, you know, tagging them onto something. Please do so. You really might be saving a life. Thank you so much, Chioma. I'm so excited. Okay, that's Chioma. God bless your ministry. Thank you so much, Raj. Thank you. So is anyone else written something or ask a question? I think there are questions here. I'm going to have a read at the question. Okay, Charles Smith is saying, I will help to transcribe. Thank you so much, Charles. We're so grateful. We will contact you, and we'll put your details down, and we will contact you, Charles. That's really great of you. Thank you. Who else is saying something? We have, hello, Amarachi. How are you? Good evening. Amarachi. Yes, I think I pronounced it okay. Reformer, good evening. Hey, Ken, good evening. How are you? Jacqueline is saying, you don't have to know how he does it. We don't have to know. It's obvious, however, that he does it through Jesus. Thank you, Jacqueline. That's really good of you to say that he does it through Jesus. But you know why we want to know? I think sometimes we want to know so that we also can duplicate what he's doing and how he does it. I think that's a good way. You know, Dr. Sunday is always somebody that likes us to ask questions, and you could be free around him. There are no protocols, or you have to do this or you don't have to do this. So I don't think it's a bad question to say how does he do something, because if we don't know, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And also, how do we duplicate what we don't know, or how to do it? But I get your understanding, I get your gist, and I get where you're coming from, that he's doing a great job. However he's doing it is a great job, and it's Jesus that gave him that grace to do it. But he's also giving us all those grace, and some of us, maybe we need help in trying to get the grace out of us. But thank you so much, Jacqueline. That was really a good contribution. Innocent said DSA is incredible. Innocent, how are you? Thank you for that comment. Innocent, I absolutely think so as well. I think it's incredible. But I don't only think that DSA is incredible. I actually think Innocent too is incredible. We recently did Kingdom Fruits on Innocent Magaji. So guys, if you're out there and you're listening, there was a Kingdom Fruit that we did a few days ago, and it was Innocent Magaji. I think you should really watch that Kingdom Fruits. Just go on Sunday Adelaja Official. So if you can't search for it on Facebook, it will be much easier to search for it on YouTube. And YouTube, Dr. Sunday's page is Sunday Adelaja Official. And click on Kingdom Fruit. So click on the name. Once you type in Dr. Sunday's name, you will see a picture of Dr. Sunday. He's wearing a blue suit and a green shirt and bow tie. Click on that. You go to his channel homepage and look for the playlist. You can either click on playlist, or you can scroll up and down, and you will see Kingdom Fruits. So if you go on Kingdom Fruits, you should see Innocent Magaji's Kingdom Fruits. Please watch this Kingdom Fruit. Absolutely incredible. I'm using his own words, incredible, because it is. You need to watch it. So, but Innocent, thank you very much for that comment. Okay, Ifin was saying, what of his family? Dr. Sunday's family, amazing. He's pretty much like Dr. Sunday. How can you live around him and not be like him? They're individuals, but they are fantastic family. He has 2 daughters. He's married, of course, to Pastor Bosse Dere Adelaja. So it's Dere. If you want to look for him on look for her, on Facebook, you will find her there. So she is amazing. The children are amazing. So 2 daughters and a son. So amazing family. I think you're joining us for the first time, Ifenwa. If you go to Dr. Sunday Adelaja YouTube page, you will find programs that Dr. Sunday has done with his family, with his children, especially with his wife, and you'll find other programs that his wife also did on her own. Pastor Bosse is amazing. I mean, I really can't talk enough about her, because I think that if I talk about her, it's a little bit unfair, because maybe you don't know her and you don't see her as much as you see Dr. Sunday. But for me, I actually think that she's an amazing woman. And, I'm also yet to discover her and, get to know her a little bit more. But for me, what I see and what I know of her, how pleasant she is, I wish that I can learn to be like that pleasant, gentle, unassuming, person. So that's the wife. The children, absolutely lovely children. The youngest daughter, I give her so much. Every time I see her, I just want to give her a hug. She's like that. She's taller than me, but I still want to give her a hug. I'm a huggy person. So yes, that's some of the information. But you can go on YouTube, Sunday Adelaja Official. You will find out a lot of information about the family. You see them. You see how the children, when they came on to do live broadcast with Dr. Sunday, how they are. You can get a lot from their knowledge. When I was in here and I was in England, I used to really look at the children and just thought they're just unreal. How can they be 14 and 16 at the time? I just used to be so amazed by them, their intellect, their knowledge, their understanding, the ways of behaving, everything. But when I came, that was really an eye-opener, that I didn't even see anything. Just looking at them through Facebook, they are much more than I saw. So I'm really grateful. So you can check them out on that. And recently, Pastor Bosse, that's Dr. Sunday's wife, Pastor Bosse Adelaja. So it's Bosse Dere, D-E-R-E, Adelaja. She actually wrote an article, and I think that article is an interesting one. Check the article out. It's on Sunday Adelaja blog. So it's sundayadelajablog.com. That article is on there. It should also be on Dr. Sunday's page, but because the page has a lot of content, you might not see it right now. So go to the blog instead. That's Sunday Adelaja blog. You'll get some ideas of what she's like. And one of the daughters also, that's Pearl, she's also got a blog and she's got a Facebook page. You would understand again, if you want to know her, what she's like. That is Thoughts of Pella. Thoughts of Pella. If you go on her Facebook page, Thoughts of Pella, you'll see a lot about her. So I hope that answers your question about the family. You know, I try to say the things that Dr. Sunday doesn't have restrictions. He's a normal person. There's no secrets at all. Everything is transparent. So you ask me this question, I would answer in the best way that I can. Thank you very much, Phil, for the question. Ife. And then Sam says, let's know more about this court case things, please. Can't wait for him to get past this. Sam, you're not the only one. Let me tell you, this court case thing, I have been feeling like, when is this going to be over? I feel the same way, Sam. I can't wait to go to Nigeria. I really want to go to Nigeria, especially now that I'm listening to his principles, his the different programs that Dr. Sunday is to, the philosophy, his thoughts, his leadership style, his innovative ideas, Dr. Sunday's values, Dr. pastoral nuggets. When I look at all those things and I'm thinking, this guy is just here. Is much needed in Nigeria. Why are we here? Why are we stuck here? I came here in January and I was thinking that by April, we will be gone. We will be in Nigeria. But unfortunately, we're not. But I'm just going by the style of Dr. Sunday. Dr. Sunday is so calm and he says everything happens for reasons and he trusts God. And I think he's probably referring to the Bible. All things happen for good, or all things work out for good for those that loves God. So I think sometimes, again, if he was already in Nigeria, or we are already in Nigeria and the court case is over, he wouldn't be able to teach us some of the things that we're learning. Somebody like me going to Nigeria the way I am, it's like I don't really know anything. I don't really know anything. I really need to learn a lot, and I want to be a support rather than a problem or a burden. So maybe everything works out for good. I'm already dreading winter here, but not too much. You know, I kind of like to face things heads on. So unfortunately, Sam, the court case is just, for me, I think I've been to court here with him before. It's not even like a court to me. It's just like a whole lot of mess, and people are just talking and blah blah blah, and you know, they don't know. And Dr. Sunday is the only person that is sane in the court. Is just calm, sitting there, and some people are just making noise, and they just adjourn the cases. Sometimes we go to court, they say next week we will be back next week, come back next month, come back this day, come back this, that. So Dr. Sunday is just waiting patiently because he knows that the truth will prevail. So that's all I can tell you, Sam. I hope that helps. The truth will prevail. This court case is still going on. I think they want to keep him here because they want him to help. That's my analogy, that they really want him to help with these people, because I don't know why they're not letting him just forget the case, you know, let him, he's the one taking them to court, yes, and they can just say, look, we agree with you, you can just go, you know. So I don't know why, how long it's going to take, but thank you for asking. That's really nice of you. Charles is saying DSA is like God who never or neither. Oh, I hear you. DSA is like God who neither slumbers nor sleep. Ha ha ha. That's D.S. Charles. You know, Pastor Sunday or Dr. Sunday to some people, well, Dr. Sunday to you. Do you know, he doesn't really like to be referred to as God or, you know, like it's special. He's always telling us, I don't know why you guys don't do this. I believe in you. I believe you can do this as well. You are like this. This is how God created you. This is how God has already put this in you. So I get your gist, Charles. But yes, you can say that he neither slumbers nor sleep. Yes, you're right. You can say that. But Dr. Sunday will not like that. So I'm just telling you now, somebody that don't like to be called Papa, you know what? He doesn't even like to be said. He doesn't even like it when you say sir. I remember when I just came out, I used to say sir. It's like, why? And I just said, you know, I can't come out of that because I was in a church where if you don't say sir to people and say yes man, all that, they just feel like you're disrespecting them, especially when you speak boldly and you know you have to say sir because your boldness might be seen as a negative thing, or you're trying to intimidate them, or you're being proud. So the only way that I can kind of form my sentence without me being seen or perceived as somebody that is proud or somebody that is harsh is to say sir or ma with everybody. So I just cultivated that. So going back to you saying Dr. Sunday is like God, Dr. Sunday don't like those kind of things. He doesn't like to be called Papa, all those things. I think the best thing you can call him is DSA, Dr. Sunday, or Pastor. You know, sometimes I just say Pastor, and then I say Pastor, Pastor Jesus, and all that. But Charles, I get your gist. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Innocent. I'm just seeing your hello. So, right, Chimezi says, please, what day is the interview and what time, and will we get the link to follow? Kindly let us know. So Chimezi is on Sunday. So it's on Sunday, the 24th of September. This is the next Sunday that is coming up. Sunday in a few days. So today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's Sunday. And it's coming up at 9 a.m. So it's Daddy Freeze Cool FM. So if you're in Nigeria, invite people. This is not a data issue now. So there's no problem with data. There's no problem with, you know, I can't watch him. Watch him with your friend. Make it a breakfast meeting that you watch Dr. Sunday. I said I was going to confirm the time. Please let me do so because I've been kind of lapsing with this. No? Okay, sorry. So, 1 second, please. I'm trying to find out exactly what time. It is saying description. Okay, thank you, Julie. Time is to be defined. I don't. Okay. Okay, Julie's just been my little hero here. But we can go on Daddy Freeze. Yes, Daddy Freeze Cool FM on Instagram. If you can check it, and then it's on there right now, so you can check it. But we will confirm. I'm sorry, I was talking. I really just want to share so much with you. So I was talking, but I will definitely confirm before we end the show in 10 minutes. So please bear with me, okay? I should have been prepared for that, but I will let you know before we end the show. Thank you very much, Chimize. But it's definitely on Sunday, but I just want to make sure it is 9 a.m. and not 9 p.m. I believe it's 9 a.m., so let me make sure of that. And what we will do then is that we will send you a link. I don't think that the radio station has a link. If it does, I'll send you a link. And if it doesn't have a link, what I'll do is just send reminders so that everybody will know. So if you're any of Dr. Sunday's pages or chat group, this is an opportunity. I will send it to all of these chat groups and pages so you know that it's on live. Maybe you should make it a breakfast meeting with your friends and family and just, you know, gather together. I know Nigerians, they like gathering to eat. So, you know, gather together to listen to what he's got to say and then have a discussion, have a discourse about what Dr. Sunday will be talking about, the topic he's going to be talking about. I'm not going to tell you the topic, but if you go on Daddy Freeze page, you will see what the topic is on there. Is actually on his page already, what the topic would be. Okay, Julia's got it for me. Cool FM is 9 a.m. Thank you very much. So, guys, it is 9 a.m. I was right. I don't know why I didn't believe in myself and in the first place, but I was right. It was 9 a.m. So, that's Sunday the 24th, and it's 9 a.m. Nigeria time. So, that will be hour 11 here. So, I'm going to try my best to remind you of this happening, but instead of me having to remind you and then having to call people impromptu, why don't you now set your diary or invite your friends? That remember that Dr. Sunday that I always talk about, that I watch live on Facebook and also on YouTube. The thing is now is that you can watch him without having to worry about data, or you can listen, you can listen to him without having to worry about data. He's on Cool FM. He's cool like that. Dr. Sunday is cool like that. So he'll be on Cool FM this Sunday. So help us to spread the news. It's really important, guys, because this is an opportunity. You know, Dr. Sunday has passion for Nigeria. It wants Nigeria to be like the West or America or all the other great nations that we all travel to enjoy the things. There's no reason why Nigeria shouldn't be like that. But it's because of our mindset, our value system. So, and also our religiosity and all the things that we do. And Dr. Sunday understands this. He can help with it. He's helped me with so many things. I can't even give you the chronicles of a lot of things that he's helped me with. So the more people get this information, they can decide what they want to do with the information. It's still up to them, but at least let them have it. Because without them having it, then they can't do anything with what they don't have. But at least when they have it, they have an opportunity to do something with the information. So that's why I'm urging everybody to please, please, please invite as many people as possible to listen to Cool FM Daddy Freeze on Sunday, 9 a.m. Nigeria time. It's a great opportunity. And everyone has a radio, I believe, in Nigeria, so they don't need to worry about data at all. And I'm suggesting that you make a breakfast meeting with friends and family, sit together and listen, and then after listening you can also debate about it. It's Sunday after all. Miss one church day for once. Miss church, you know, to invite everybody that you're going to do church at home, you know, for all those people that likes going to church especially. So miss one church day. Okay, thank you. So Jacqueline says, it's been a long time for me to join here. Lots of drama. Please say prayer. God bless you and your family. Oh, Jacqueline, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I don't know what prayer to say, but I ask that God will minister to you himself and give you peace that surpasses all understanding. I'm not a pastor, but I'm a human being and I can pray. So that's my prayer for you. I know that God is watching and God is looking out for you where you are. And I appreciate you for asking us to share a prayer. I think it's really important that you acknowledge that, you know, you believe in another human being, or you believe in a God that answers prayer. So congratulations and thank you. But I believe that God already heard you and is with you. Thank you so much for that. So who else do we have here that is writing something? Let's see. Ufoma says, well done, Queen Mayowa. Oh, Ufoma, thank you so much. It takes one queen to know another. So I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you very much. Aisha, yes, where is Julie? I personally miss her on the camera too. Guess what? I miss her. You know, sometimes you can see that I can't stop saying Julie, 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 Julie. You know, Julie is here, but Julie is doing what she's good at. So it's also important that we do the things that we're good at and we're comfortable doing that would add more value. So like like I said, Dr. Sunday allows everybody to be themselves and do the things that they can do it to the best of their ability. So Julie is behind the scene for now. She's doing everything, you know. So if you don't see her, don't worry, she's fine. She's here smiling. She was laughing so hard when she first read your message. I didn't read the message at the time and I was wondering, what's Julie laughing at? I really want to know, but now I know what she was laughing. So thank you very much, Aisha. I think she'll probably drop you a message to say hi so that you know that she's okay, Aisha. But it's nice of you to ask. So Guys, don't forget the movement, Citizen Movement Against Religious Cabals. Guys, don't you want to even talk about that? How did Dr. Sunday even come about that? He told us already. But what kind of topic is this? What type of title is this? Citizens Movement Against Religious Cabals? Cabals? Where did he even come up with this? Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I mean, and then it came out to be smack, like smack people in the mouth, smack. I like it. When he said it, I was like, yay. And then somebody came up with the acronym, like a smack. Beautiful. Don't forget to join Citizen Movement Against Religious Cabal. And remember, what we're doing with that right now is that we want 1 million people, especially in Africa and in Nigeria, especially. So Africa as a whole, but in Nigeria, to get hold of Dr. Sunday's teaching. And what we're doing is that we're giving them free CD, flash drive, or they can just put it in anywhere, any devices that they want to. So they don't have to worry about data. They can listen or watch Dr. Sunday at the comfort of their home, or however they want to watch him, maybe on their way to work, on CD, or anyhow, listen to him. We just want them to get that message, to get the information. So this is what the Citizens Movement Against Religious Cabal is all about, getting this information out, getting this good news, in my opinion, out. This liberation from religion, from paganism, from all these things that are just so wrong. And of course, don't forget the other movement that we have, Movement Against Deception in the Church. Who wouldn't want to join that movement, for God's sake? That's the best name. Movement Against Deception in the Church. Dude, that's another topic. I think we can talk about this like all day. Movement Against Deception in the Church. That's another movement. Please join, because this is about the things that we see. And you can, once you join this one, you can add anything that you see that is not of God, that it doesn't seem like from God. People selling oil, people telling you to give money for every month or every year of your birth, people telling you that you need to give some offering, all those things that they do in churches that is just deception, pure deception. It's not God, it's not Jesus, it's not how it is in the Bible. All of those things, we want to expose it, and we want it to stop. It's not just exposing, we're not just exposing for the fun of it, we're exposing for it to stop. We don't have any problem with a particular individual or a person. We think that God is still in that person, but that person is not accessing the God in them. So we still love them, we still care for them, we still care for their soul, we still care for them as a human being. But what their actions, the things that they're doing, is what we have a problem with. So both movements against religious cabal and against deception in the church, please join both movements. Please, please, please do. We really need that movement. We need this movement. We want the truth to be out, and we want the truth to set people free. So guys, don't forget to join both movements. The problem, we don't have any problem with any individuals, Papa, Geos, mamas, pastors. We don't. We love them. We love them because God loves them. Jesus loves them. Jesus died for everybody. He even died for even the cabals and everybody. So we love them because of that, but we don't like what they're doing, and that's what we want to expose. So please don't forget to join the movement, and let us expose it before, and let us live in freedom and in the peace of God and what God has put in us already. Another person is asking where Julie is. That's Michael. Julie's right here. She's actually seeing your comments, so I'm sure that she would give you a nod to say she's fine. Joy says, if he has gone to Nigeria, I'm sure I wouldn't have been as awake as I am now. God has a purpose for everything. Joy, well done. I think you got the gist as well. That was my exact statement as well, that I also, even now, I know that I need to learn a lot, but if God's will now and he's going, I will learn wherever I am, and I'm sure that you also will learn as well wherever you are. So I always want to congratulate everybody that already discovered Dr. Sunday's teachings and discovered the truth. And also, you know, it's one thing for you to listen to something that Dr. Sunday says. There must be something in you as an individual as well that ministers to you and help you to accept what he's saying. So I always find it a problem, to understand when people are saying, what is this saying? Let it minister to you. Let God minister to you. If it doesn't minister to you, maybe it's not your time. But if it does minister to you, then it's fine as well. So I always want to congratulate people that are already following him, that are already hearing his teachings, and they're making use of it. They're doing something with their life. They've been free from religious cabals and all sorts of things that is going on out there that is not right, like dogma, traditions, religion, everything that people have been free from it, just like I was free from all these things. So I really want to congratulate you. And if the people there that haven't actually seen the truth yet, it's okay. You're still God. You're still a God carrier. You're still part of God. God, Jesus still died for you too. Jesus died for everybody. So I still believe in you, and I believe that with time, when you let the truth minister to you, you will be fine. You would also know the truth. So we don't have any problems with that. But I really do like what Joy have said in terms of you wouldn't have been as awake as you are now. So congratulations. And I also congratulate myself every day, because I don't know where I would be right now with how I was thinking and how my mind was. Hello, Fumi. It's been a while. How are you? Hello, Yemi. Good evening. Actually, Aisha says, we actually literally praying for the case. He will come out a winner. Yes, I mean, that is not even a concern for us at all. I think that definitely it will come out as a winner. But my only concern is that sooner than later. But again, I have to refer back to all things happens for good for those that loves God. So I have confidence in that, and I know that everything will be okay. But Aisha, that's beautiful of you. Thank you so much. And with everybody that is praying, thank you. Thank you, Gloria. How are you? Good evening. Okay, my time is up. I'm getting like time up here. They say that doing sacrifice, that you'll go away from you. Okay, I don't understand that, but Chidinma, hello, good evening. Thank you for joining. Sozi, good evening. Femi, thank you very much. Femi saying, thank you for doing the work of Jesus, the greatest soul-winning pastor. More grace to your elbow. Thank you so much, Femi. I'm sure Dr. Sunday will read all this anyway. Remy says, great job by Pastor Sunday Adelaja and Cruz. Thank you very much, Remy. I appreciate that. Ifoma, thank you. Thank you all, guys. You've all been fantastic. I really did want you to engage a lot more. I think from time to time, I'm going to do this review and just kind of chat time with you so that we can just keep abreast of what's going on and just hear your thoughts and your opinion. I know it's the first one, and it's the first, it's not something that you're prepared for, but please do so. Be prepared for this. And if we're a family, we should be able to talk to each other and share our opinions and thoughts. And as you know, everything is open and transparent here. We like to keep you informed and free. So don't forget two movements against deception in the church, and the most recent one is citizens movement against religious cabals. So citizens movement against religious cabals. And if you really want to help us with your time and volunteer your time and your efforts, we need help with video editors. So if you can edit a video for us there, or you're out there, or you have time, you can help us with transcribing. Dr. Sunday's audios are between 10 to 30 minutes. Please let us know. You can write to Move Agents. That's moveagents@gmail.com. We'll get back to you. And if you're interested in editing but you don't know how to edit, then you can go onto DSA's video editors. That's a page on Facebook. It's a closed group, so let us know, and there's a form on there as well where you can complete the form to give us your information, and we'll be able to train you, to teach you how to edit videos, which will be a skill that you can use for yourself to set up your own business or to do something with your own desires and needs. So please feel free to do that. So I think that's it for today. A message just came up. Let me read it because I think this person has taken the time to write whatever they've written in here. It says, this is Gio Giovanni says, we should have patience. There's a motive before God for the court case. God is working behind the scene. God wants to change the mindsets of Nigerians and Africans before DSA can go to Nigeria. You know what? I think this is some sort of prophets that I send this. I'm not really into prophets or anything. I'm just being sarcastic. But absolutely, I believe that it is true. Giovanni, you have got a great point there, and it's well put. Yes, God has got a reason. He's got a motive for everything. And, you know, we just have to trust in God, wait on Him, and let things happen. And I agree totally with you with the change in the Nigerian mindset. And I think we're just kind of gaining, we're gaining more people now, especially in Nigeria with the radio, Daddy Freeze, Cool FM, and other radio stations in UK that are now airing Dr. Sunday's teaching. So more people will know about him and then start changing their mind. Just like me, I'm still work in progress, and I'm starting to change my mind about a lot of things. So guys, I'm gonna go now. We'll be back. Dr. Sunday will be back in just under an hour to continue with the checklist. And also, you remember, there's an opportunity for you to call in after the show. Please don't hesitate to do so. We're looking forward to your calls. Call in, let us know your thoughts, and share the teachings that you're hearing on the day. It will be great. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Thank you again for joining. I appreciate you. Take care. Bye.